Hi everyone, this is Neve Arthur with livingaloud.com, and in this video we're going to be looking at the company Isagenix and deciding whether this is a scam or not. Well, first off, just to let you know, I have absolutely no association with Isagenix whatsoever. I'm not one of their distributors, so this will be a completely unbiased look at the company. So I'm assuming if you're watching this video that you're interested in the income opportunity and you're just needing to know whether or not this is actually a legitimate opportunity for you. Well, first off, let's just identify what is a scam. So a scam is a dishonest scheme or a fraud. So that means a company that's being specifically dishonest with people and generating money in illegal ways. So how do you identify a scam, particularly if you're looking at the network marketing or the home-based business industry? How do we know what's legal? Well, one, a scam might have false claims. So we have to look at, do the products actually do what they say they do? Two, it might allow you to make money with absolutely no product sales. Again, this would constitute a scam. Three, you might have to purchase product in order to participate in the compensation plan. Again, that's completely illegal. And four, they might not have an income disclosure. Every single home-based business opportunity is required to give you an income disclosure showing you exactly how much money people are making in the business. Okay, so let's look at Isagenix in particular. So number one, false claims. Do the products do what they say? Well, in order to understand this, we have to look at what the company says that the products do, not what the distributors say. Now, no matter how carefully a company monitors its distributors and gives them rules on what they can and can't say about the products, there are people who will go off and make crazy claims and say whatever it is that they want to say. So let's look at what the company says. Well, for example, the company's core products is the 30-day and the 9-day cleanse programs. Now, all the company claims that this will do is that it will help you to get rid of impurifications in your body, and it'll also help to replenish vital nutrients. So that's the only claim that they're making. It does say that many people will lose weight, but they're not saying that you definitely will. It's good actually when you see a company that makes their statements in this manner where you can tell that they're actually making sure that they're saying things in a very careful and legal way. This means that the company really cares about its business and that it's not going to do anything illegal that could risk the business. So it's actually really good when you see that careful wording in the claims and when you see a company that does ask you not to say certain things about the product. As well, you can see from the multiple testimonials all over the internet that the products really do work. They do something for you, and it's just whether or not it's exactly what you'd hoped. So definitely there are no false claims on the company side. Okay, so the second question that we have to ask is, can you make money with no product sale? Now, if there's no product sale and you're still able to make money, this is called a pyramid scheme. So I love this picture of this cat. Frank had no idea that he was caught in a pyramid scheme. But basically, the way to identify a pyramid scheme is if you get money solely for enrolling people into a business. Now, this means that no product has exchanged hands and you're just making money off of them joining. The reason this is illegal and it's called a pyramid scheme is because the people who get in first always make all the money. It's not sustainable because people don't continue to buy a product. They just purchase a place in this pyramid, and then at some point it reaches its limit and no one else will join, and the people at the bottom haven't made any money, so that is illegal. But network marketing or MLM models aren't, because there is products involved. People are selling products and only making commissions on the sale of products. So what about Isagenix? Well, there is a $39 fee in order to become an associate. However, nobody makes money off of that fee. So you can't actually make any money from someone simply joining the business. In order for you to make money, the people have to purchase a product or a pack of products. Now, there is a lot of encouragement to purchase products and to go onto an auto shipment, in order to make the most money out of the compensation plan. However, this doesn't have to happen in order for someone to join, so that means that it's not actually a pyramid scheme. And that actually leads into our third question. Do you have to purchase a product in order to participate in the compensation plan? Well, the answer in Isagenix case is no. You don't actually have to purchase the products, you just have to pay the $39 fee. However, as with most other network marketing companies, you are strongly encouraged to purchase the products yourself because this will help you qualify in order to receive money from the compensation plan. Now, if you choose not to, you can still qualify to earn money simply based on the sales that you're making. So you don't worry, you don't have to purchase the product in order to make money. It just makes the most sense if you do want to make a ton of money. It also makes sense if you want to get to know the product so that you can better sell it and that you can believe in it and get other people to believe in it as well. The fourth question, is there no income disclosure? Well, absolutely. In Isagenix, there is an income disclosure. It can be a little tricky to find, and actually, in the case of Isagenix, I found it a little difficult to find it. But it is there. If you dig down into their website, you can find the income disclosure, which will tell you exactly how much money people are making in the business. Now, I don't worry too much about an income disclosure when I'm looking at a business. Why? Because, to be honest, most people fail in the network marketing business. 95% of people haven't a clue how to do it. They've never done it before, so they jump in thinking they're going to make tons of money. They run through all their friends and family, asking them to join as well, and when their friends and family say no and start avoiding them, then they have to give up because they don't know how to actually market a business. So the final analysis, is Isagenix a scam? Well, the answer, we've looked through all of the questions. No, it's definitely not a scam. In fact, it's a really great business, and it's a great opportunity if you know how to market a network marketing business. So now that we've identified that it's not a scam, you still need to understand how you actually can be a success, how to not become one of those 95% of people in network marketing who are failing. Well, first you have to understand the two major problems that face network marketers, and before you join any company, I would really encourage you to understand this. One is lack of leads. People have no idea how to market their business, so they typically start with the suggestion of their upline, which is start with your warm market, get them to try the products, and tell them how excited you are about it. But the truth is, all that's going to do is make your warm market and your friends and family run away from you. It's going to make them feel like you're hunting them down and trying to get money out of them. So you actually have to find a way to generate leads that are people that you don't know. Now, the best way to generate leads is through the internet. But if you don't know how to do that, then you're going to run into this problem where you don't have enough people to talk to, and if you don't have enough people to talk to, you're not going to get anyone beneath you in the business, and if you don't get anyone, you're not going to create an income, and you're going to fail. Now, the second problem is lack of cash flow. This usually happens because people realize that they need to find leads, and they realize that the internet is the most powerful place to do it, and they throw a ton of money at maybe pay-per-click advertising or some other kind of advertising, and they don't know what they're doing, so they run out of money really quick, and once they run out of money, then they have no way to continue advertising because they've only done paid advertising. This means that they have to pack it in. So how can you actually be an Isagenix success? Well, it all starts with how you actually get your leads. Now, you remember we were talking about you chasing after your warm market, your friends and family. This is you being the hunter. This is you trying to hunt people down and drag them into your business. And frankly, you might get a few people that way, but you're not going to get leaders. You're not going to get people who are going to be a success themselves. And if they're not a success, you're not going to make any money through their efforts. So really, this way of doing things is one of the main reasons that people really fail in this business. Instead, you want to become the hunted. You want to have people chasing after you, begging you to work directly with you. So how do you do that? Well, it's all about leverage. It's about using systems and tools in order to position yourself in a way that people want to work directly with you. Leverage is the ability to do more with less. And trust me, the internet has the best leverage that we've ever seen in this business. It's so much easier to become a success in network marketing now than it ever has been before. And you can do it incredibly, incredibly cheaply. You just need to understand how. You need to understand how to beat the problem of lack of cash flow, generate some cash flow while you're building your business, and generate high quality leads of people that want to work with you, and when they join your company, will learn how to do it and will become a success themselves. So what next? How do you learn how to do all of this? Well, your next step would be to click on the link below to learn how at the Isagenix Training Center. Now, it doesn't matter if you choose not to join Isagenix. I didn't, but because the training will actually show you how to be a success in any network marketing business. It's going to show you how to beat the two problems of lack of cash flow and lack of leads. So go ahead and click on the link below. The access to the training center is completely free, and it's your next step to success in a home-based business.